Alright, do we have audio? Hey Angie, what's up? That was quick. Let me quickly put on the headset, make sure that everything is working. Nice. Ugh. Well, main cams. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Oh, open the shutter real quick. Yes, welcome to the stream. So for today, we had planned that we were doing pack openings. Unfortunately, I was not in time to pick up my package, so we have to move that to tomorrow. Besides that, we will just continue with Final Fantasy 16. So this is day 3 of the week of fantasy. And then I realized that I actually forgot to share the stream with the Instagram audience. So let me quickly do that, and then we can just continue where we left off. Like, I wanted actually to figure out as well how to do Final Fantasy 14. But unfortunately, I can't get into my Final Fantasy 14 account, which is kind of rough. Wait. Whoa. That works better. Let's see. Day 3. Twitch.tv/Miku. Nice. Now Instagram also has their own little plug and shout out for the stream. Yes, like this, and then we will put on neon. Nice. Alrighty. It seems that I figured out everything now. Everything is working. We have the post up, and then I would say let's continue with some Final Fantasy 16. Where is it? Alright. While that is loading, let me quickly check. Oh yeah, the Anemo trailer. Let's go. It's one of the games that I'm really looking forward to this year. Like Anemo, the one with that you can turn into your quote-unquote monsters and you can just discover the world. It looked really cute, and graphic-wise it looks insane. So if it's anything like the trailers, I'm stoked. Alright. And we are back with Final Fantasy 16. Title screen and all. Wait, let me make sure that the music is there. Yes. So, last stream when we were playing, we lost Sid, the goated character, because he kind of got absolutely murked in the game. And we figured out that Joshua is still alive, and he sealed away an entity that wanted Clive the Mythos, which is also known as Ultima. And now we are in Clive's hideaway, a new hideaway that has been built up after losing the previous hideaway in Hugo's Kupka's attack. Let's immediately start off with some lore. Maybe we get some information about the end of the last stream. The Hideaway, established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took on the title of Cid after his former leader's passing, and Titan's destruction of the old Hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realms have gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the Deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it's located in the center of a lake, Benumere, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. And our main character, Clive Rosfield. An imperial bearer turned ally of Sid, the outlaw. In truth, however, he is something much more. Not only the firstborn of Archduke Rosaria, but also the dominant of Ifrit, with the ability to absorb the power of other Acons. In the 5 years since the fall of Drake's head and the death of his mentor, he and Jill has strived to continue Sid's legacy, the light of Ramu forever in his heart.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log.
Hey, Jill.
Will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Torgal! Like, actually, in the hideaway, we now have 2 icons. We have Ifrit and Shiva. Clive passed away, not Clive, Sid passed away, which was our 3rd one, Ramu, but Ramu couldn't be used because of... Hey.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Hey, wait, who's that?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
And a Moogle! Nectar! You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. Okay. Amphibian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies.
Yo, Nymph, what's
Though
up?
that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which
thank you.
reason she has continued to wage
Was
war
nice
on
to
her
meet you
rival
at...
Christmas
oh,
Eve,
yeah.
hoping
Nice to meet you as
claim
well,
his
man.
blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash.
Oh.
And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The
I
Holy
most
Empire,
definitely stream
the Dalmekian
on
Republic,
pretty much every platform that we have.
Kingdom of Walud, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Yo, Alex, what's up? How you doing?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to
Currently,
gather
we're playing
over
Final
Dominion.
Fantasy 16.
Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as
I'm
to
doing
the
pretty
matter
great
of
as well.
putting this
Finally
lesson,
continuing with this game.
complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Like last stream, we had so many turns. This is Final Fantasy 16. This or Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Well, Final Fantasy 7 Remake I have actually procrastinated on solely because of the fact that Final Fantasy 7 has been remade so often, and I really wanted to enjoy Final Fantasy 16 as I only heard good things about it. And thus far, I have been truly enjoying it. The story is captivating, and the combat is just simply insane.
Osman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and man. Oh.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Oh.
Without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to...
Yo,
find
Mape,
little
what's up?
less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates.
I would love to go next year to Japan Expo. This year was so hectic with all the events, and like the planning was horrendous. But for next year, I want to take proper time to plan it ahead. But I will definitely contact you guys to tell you if I'm planning to go or like what my plans are, so we could like fix up something together.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
We literally have a Moogle next to our stick-up board.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon.
Oh yeah, of course, Gap will survive, but his eyes got taken out. Maybe he made like some character development, like changing an attire and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Oh.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otter stole us. All right. I'll have a look.
Okay.
And then you get some rest.
Why does Clive look like a homeless man?
What could Gav have
Well,
found worthy of a
technically,
letter?
he is always on the road, so he is like half homeless, I'd say.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's
Oh, there's Jill. Wait. I will talk to Jill afterwards. Let me first check my wall of memories. Oh, interesting. Oh, that is the crystal that they partook. The oath. Created the day that Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard, transfixed with twin daggers, is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Oh, the game truly just started. Okay. Yo, Higgs, what's up? The fact that the Wall of Memories has only the Oath and so many empty slots. We have played this game for like 6-7 hours, even more. And now, just now starting the true game, kind of feels surreal to me. Yo, Hicks, thank you for the rose. A reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire on Twin Side, and the men of the Rock have summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you done to wear up. Wait, I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march.
Ooh, entries. Clive, okay, yes. Jill Warwick, dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of the new hideaway. Together they continue Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realms of the mother crystals. Gav, Sid's faithful scout, now one of Clive's closest and most trusted allies. He continues to put his legendary nose to work in service of the hideaway. The information he brings back from his expeditions proving invaluable for the curse breakers in their efforts to save bearers from servitude. Though he lost an eye during Hugo Kupka's attack on the old hideaway, his scouting senses remain undimmed. Hugo Kupka, aka our next target. Kupka's awakening as dominant of the Akon Titan thrust him to the forefront of Dalmatian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's army and his policy making, as well as personal fortune. His greatest treasure, however, was always Benedicta Harmon. So when a servant of Walud informed him that his love had been slain by Sid, his fury towards the outlaw and his allies knew no bounds.
Leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
So for the people that don't know, Joshua, the little brother of Clive, aka the dominant of the Phoenix, managed to give them another chance at life by using the power of the Phoenix and protecting them from Ultima. Let's see. Let me quickly fix something up as well. Properties, properties. Nope, wrong one, wrong one. Close. Filters, edit filters. All right. That wasn't what I wanted to do.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals.
Ooh. So we're probably gonna infiltrate the Iron Kingdom now, trying to get their mother crystal as well. Oh. Joshua?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
So Martha is missing. Well, time to find Martha. Gathering Storm. Oh, wait, no, the Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay, there was something about relationship.
Wait, we can replay certain arcade mode?
No, I.
Oh. So we can refight some of these bosses? Okay. Okay, we have NPC number 58. We have Benedicta. We have Garuda. Then we have the Lance and his dragon. The Ifrit fight. This was the fight against Ultimea's Ultimea Drakehead that we did last stream. And this is the that was a boss fight? Oh dang. That was a pretty sad boss fight, not gonna lie. We shall never forget the lessons that we have learned from the also valuable NPC number 58.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was.
Okay.
Since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Oh, quest. Okay, let's go to the deck. Yo, Angie, you're not late at all. We're about to get started with some actual content again. We did a little recap, learned a bit about the world. This is a 5-year timescape of the last stream. So last stream we did a huge fight with Ultimea, and since then we had to continue with the story pretty much.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
Yo, what is with people on Ted?
A coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot.
Okay.
Be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Caulk and ball. And let me quickly check the world map then. This is where our side quest is. So we're gonna complete the side quest and then we're gonna continue with the main quest. In true fashion, as we have been doing this entire game. Oh. That ain't that far.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this.
So we managed to get the wax, and the wax is pretty easy to get. So what we're gonna do afterwards is trying to figure out how to use the third ability. Because usually we had like the Phoenix Blessing, Garuda's Blessing, and now we have also wait, what?
So your boat has a name.
Abraham is just like learning.
Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Alright, quest complete. Oh, that's pretty much EXP. If they give 250 EXP for that, then I wonder how strong our opponents will be. Because if we, in true JRPG fashion, we'll have the level spike, I'm cool.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Okay, stop staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to the visit.
You okay?
Sid?
You need some water?
Coming? I trust you don't mind.
Oh, you already got
I need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern
Choke
brawl.
or something. I
It
don't
was a
even know what
message.
I'm choking on.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
What did you do? What did you do?
Okay, let's see.
be toxic or can you be toxic? Yeah.
Oh wait, what was that? I saw the screen shake, but no, that works. Oh, these are only level 19. Damn, I chunked that HP. What the dog doing? Yeah.
Did he just shove him?
Okay.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
You two way too much. He can
Dang.
speak when he's present. Isn't that the case?
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Killer bee. Wait, I'm gonna try that aerial combo again. Man, the aerial combo goes hard. Yo, yo. Fatal attraction. Defeat 5 enemies in the air after using deadly ammo. Okay. Yeah, them spiders gotta pay the price though. Nothing personal, spiders. Okay, okay. I'm starting to understand the aerial combat aspect. Like, aerial combat is just so insane to do.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
What? No. What did you do?
Oh no.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. to dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Who is you?
Take those words.
Save your what? I can't say you drive.
Clive,
This won't take long.
Yep, that fight was kind of easy.
Is that all of them?
Hey.
I think so.
Quest complete, let's go.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
Dang. It went for everybody.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are.
I just...
Every last one.
Where's home?
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return.
The Black Shields is a new thing, man. Let's see. Here. Let's first the Glaemont Abbey. In the clutch of humble stone buildings perched above the Sorrowwise Bay, in the imperial province of Rosaria, southeastern lowlands, the abbey was built in order to propagate the Gregorian faith after the Duchy of Rosaria was made part of the Holy Empire of Sambrec, and as such is one of the rare examples of imperial architecture in the region. The Black Shields. An order of knights instituted by the Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as vicereign of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretext.
We'll continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Oh, the curse took him.
we've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Reddick's Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay, release. Perform the casting and return to Martha's Rest. Make for Reddock's Jump. At least I got a dog. Okay, I can't quick travel to Reddock's Jump. Oh wait, I completely didn't check Raoul's capabilities. We have Paul Dive. Drive our moon staff into the ground, electrifying all enemies within a radius of the strike. Okay. Thunderstorm. Call forth a powerful thunderstorm that rains multiple bolts of lightning down upon a target. Lightning Rod. Create a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, changes lightning to other nearby enemies. Interesting. Judgment Bolt. Okay. Summon from the heavens a mighty loving bolt that deals massive damage to a single target. I will wait till I have Judgment's Bolt, till I spend ability points. Maybe at most I want to get Limit Break upgraded. Yo, Apollo, what's up? How you doing? What is that? Harryman rank C? A bounty? Wait. I never had bounties before. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Well, it is always an option. Defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade the existing items. Well, I'm doing pretty fine.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
What is this? Pardon? This is actually a cool fight in between. It feels like one of those fights that you have once a chapter, so having these multiple times like around here is great. Okay.
Did I just hold in with...
As long as I keep switching between ability, that will be fine. Oh. What's that? Okay, we deflected that one. I can't get him close to me. He's too big. Okay. With this I can approach. Use this. Go full ham on him. Yeah! Woo! Oh, you need a tissue? This one doesn't go out, right? Okay. Alright. We got that magic ashes and a meteorite, but the 200 EXP is the most tasty one of them all. I will just use a regular potion for this. Dang, what is it with all these motors outside?
That must be the bridge.
Are they genuinely build a bridge for once?
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
The Imperial. Oh.
It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Wait. Can I teleport back? Yes, we got a teleporter. Let's go. I love teleporting to quest areas just immediately. It makes it so much easier.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
No. You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you...
It's actually wild.
What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now,
Dang.
swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those
Big swords or big men?
come in here again and threaten my people,
Oh, yes.
they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Wait, did I level up because of that? Yes, sir! And this is why we do side quests, people. Level 26. As long as I keep doing all them side quests, I should be good. What's that? Is that a side quest? It's a different mark than I usually see. Okay, yeah, that's the only side quest mark that we have currently.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
Potentially.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
I don't know.
Wait, we're protecting chocobos?
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And
Okay.
not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
Imagine getting beaten by a gang of chocobos.
Stand there. Go and help them.
Alright.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a... Don't worry. You'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay. Let's help some oversized chickens. Come on, Clive. Put some energy in them legs.
Why not? That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Oh, that's a feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Okay. Let's try some new combos on these Cray Claws. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Zap. Okay. May I have the items that they dropped? Thank you.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Imagine just getting absolutely stomped upon. Oh, found them.
Alright.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen, Bucko.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh yeah, this sucks. For that, not for me. I'm gonna have a field trip with this. Rapid him. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, that caster is the first person to bite the dust now. Oh lol. I didn't know the ability worked like that, but it works for me. Where are they at? Oh, new enemies approach? Say less. Ooh, that combo felt amazing. Oh, whoa, that's a big guy. Ooh. Ow. That's one. Oh, the other one already passed away. Okay. Take down. Wanna see a magic trick? Abracadabra. Yo, Camilla, what's up? Welcome back. Ooh, he's going down. He's going under. Oh. Nice try, Bucko. How are we doing tonight? We're doing pretty good. Enjoying some Final Fantasy once again. Oh, that combo didn't connect at all. Okay. That's a double swing. We don't have to worry about it too much. I don't expect a sudden boss fight right after this. I'm trying to figure out what the attack timing of this one is. Okay, that's... Uh-oh. I'm good about that one. Like, this guy has the same wind-up as most heavy characters, but he attacks faster, which is interesting. But as long as we learn that, we don't have to struggle with that in a moment of need. Wait, isn't that his birth?
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Wait, that is his old bird.
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
He got his bird back, guys.
Why are you making me do it?
You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
Why?
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Let's go.
Thankfully, they did.
So Joshua managed to survive. His bird survived.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Not so little as he assumes to be. Wait, the calling scroll. Okay.
what is it, girl?
1K already. Thank you so much, Camilla.
Master back, I reckon. Told you, and it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Wait, do we also have a chocobo for Jill, or is Jill just gonna hop on by? It really feels like we just completed the intro. Like, the 5-year time skip that we just had feels like one big introduction to all of this.
An handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
I wonder, what is the lifespan of a chocobo?
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swore my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Now that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way.
Right.
Good luck to the both of you.
Whoa, interesting how these quest lines intertwine with each other.
I'll call you when I need you.
I assume that this was a really important side quest, and that's why the mark was a green plus instead of anything else. Ambrosia's tech. Chocobo unlocked. Okay.
When you pronounce it, when you pronounce.
After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold right thumbstick while in the field to summon Ambrosia and mount the Chocobo.
Shit.
Ready go?
Ayo.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's go. We finally have a mount. This will make traveling so much easier.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Okay.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Yeah.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
By the Empire resettled?
Half a century of
Okay.
independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Okay.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Or they will see us coming.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
So which mother crystal are we taking
4 mother
first?
crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
Okay.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
The heart.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield at the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
The coin just dropped after
Uncle's name gave
5
him a
years.
start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
Breaks rap it is.
What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Onto Drake's Breath, the second Mother Crystal. I still wonder which the last dominant is, because we know that we already completed 3 dominants. We know that the King of Alud is a dominant. We have Hugo Kupka as a dominant. Then we have Bahamut. And Jill is Shifa's dominant. So we're missing 1 dominant, and I have no clue what the last dominant would be. Aliens Report, Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Okay.
What are we waiting for, Indy?
Think it's alright to touch him?
Let's see what we can have at the forge. 11 balls. Ooh, that weapon looks mighty fine. Let me get that real quick.
No scratches, alright? Anything else?
Okay, we got 11 balls here. Hey, Dora. Okay, oh. Okay, we have to do Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff either way. But let's first check out all the side quests.
Is everything alright?
Okay, it's a side quest, so we will just skip past the yapping and see what we have to do.
You hear that, Mort?
Deliver the apples to Hideaway's Curse Breakers. Okay, so we don't have to travel far for it, we just have to run around.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still. Would explain Blackthorn's foul mood.
Wait, we only have to deliver to 1 person? I am already getting lost in this new hideaway. This new hideaway is huge. But it is very pretty. A change of pace from all the war, bloodshed, and destruction. Yo, Jinx, what's up? How you doing? Okay, let's just quickly complete this side quest. Got here from Cloudstream. Oh, Cloud is streaming today. Let's go.
Others weren't so lucky though.
Wait, let me immediately drop a lurk into Cloudstream for a second. Cloud being a hater. What happened there then? Cloud is not a K-pop fan. Well, you can't blame him.
Tomorrow?
Aha, found the booger.
This is why I cannot.
Oh, man is playing Minecraft. Nice, nice.
Thank you for the follow.
He's Cobblemon Adventure where anyone can join. Let's go. That's pretty neat. No, leave Cloud be. K-pop is nowadays everywhere. What have I been pausing and unpausing for the last few seconds? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Going to make some carbonara. Good luck, Camilla, and enjoy the food. I mean, Stray Kids has a few good songs. But you know what it is? If you listen too much to the same songs, it will just simply start to... How do you say this? Annoy the shit out of you. That's the proper word. I mean, I have plenty of Stray Kids in my playlist, don't get me wrong. Okay, we completed that side quest. And we stay ahead of the curve. Oh, and we got apples. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we have no choice but to go there. Oh, and this is Drake's breath. Okay. I think this is Drake's fang. That is Drake's tail. And this is Drake's spine. Well, on our way towards Drake's breath. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Oh. What the dog doing?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
The dog is like, yo, can you go kiss somewhere else? Bloodlines. Oh. As seeing how grim this area is.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements.
Level 24 Hornet.
We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
Bro.
Starting with the village of Outback.
Okay, that was an absolute dot. 1, 2. Alright. Go ham, man. If we get another boss fight in this area, and now that I'm starting to learn to work with these new abilities, because we got a third set of abilities. We got the lightning abilities, because Sid passed away and gave us the power of the lightning icon. We got Garuda, and we got the Phoenix. So we can do some fancy combos. Okay.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Okay.
Fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Pardon me? That was a quick mention of the gallows. I did nothing of the sort to deserve that.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Okay.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard there were 1,000.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands.
Firebrands?
If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Okay.
These firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
The Black Shields Amber is the village that we are, a sleepy settlement nestled among the lofty peaks of the southern Rosaria. Located far from the capital, its people survive by trading what they produce. They can coax from the stony soil, and what's little else they can gather from the surrounding hills.
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Well, we shouldn't go say.
A knife to their throats. mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I mean, yeah, we are currently a party of 2 and a dog, so having a third person would be great. Okay, we go down here. Make for Port Isolde. Isolde? Is that a League of Legends reference?
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Fallen Hunter? Why are these guys here?
Ever since the apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're going to like it.
That was clean. Does it mean that there's another ruin nearby? Okay, that seems like a thin path. I want to take the broader path because the odds of an enemy jumping us are bigger. And quite frankly, I wanted EXP. Yep. That felt like a proper fight. Oh, bombs? Oh, wrong attack. It does the trick, you know. Oh, Black Shields. What's up, my dogs? Up a yip yip. Where's the other one?
More of my mother's men.
Hey, we are getting points for this, so we might as well take everything that we can get. Points and EXP, that's what we want. Bull's Horn Braid? Okay. And it seems that I was accurate in my deduction. I think EXP isn't even the biggest part that we're doing it for. Like right now, the points are just so juicy. The more points we have, the more abilities we can unlock. The moment that we hit the 2K4, man, they're gonna get electrocuted. Let me quickly check this side as well. A combi that aren't any goobers over here, right? Oh. Okay.
See, it's like,
Well collected 18 points.
show.
And we're gonna continue for Port Assault. Like, Port Assault is the location where we are supposed to find Clive's uncle. Appa yip yip. Yeah! I kinda misclicked, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's actually cool.
Dang. That AoE stays satisfying. Like, the amount of damage that you deal with it, probably one of the best abilities that I've unlocked. Hey, black shields. Okay. Pardon? I got shot out of the air? Okay. That was also in fight that was oddly easy, but I should watch out with my aerial combos that I don't simply shoot out of my combo. Like, that was, some might say, disrespectful AF. Oh, come on. Why do the spiders have to jump me here? Another spider? Yes. Torgo, appa yip yip him. Works as well. Yeah.
Blood, Clive.
Not just blood. Whatever was bleeding this much is cooked.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Okay, that cast in the back.
Who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Yeah.
You a true Rosaria.
Okay. I expected a fight or something, but I had my hopes like around here, and their performance was like around here. Okay.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
It's from Saudi.
Your friends
well,
have been
the plan, but the thing is,
branded you free
it's
from our
supposed to be owned from Saudi, but then Netflix bought it. So technically, this is supposed to be a Saudi movie.
Guardians
but now it's
of
Netflix.
the flame.
Yeah.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Ayo. Jill knew more than we did. Another devastated village, huh?
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Holy shit.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
Yeah.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Yo, Cloud, how was your stream?
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it,
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
How you doing, man? Like, on God, this looked like a massacre and a half. Make for port assault. Guess we will. Wait, is that a chest? No, that's just logs. It was good, but I got annoyed because I needed press marine break and kept getting slow to mind speed, so I get... Yeah, I can totally understand that.
We're approaching Buick Bridge.
I'm chilling. Unfortunately, I was too late to pick up the cards from the Postonel point, but that's the biggest downside. But on the other hand, we maybe make tomorrow like a little bit longer of a stream and then start earlier. And I will get the cards immediately when I can.
They're all Rosarian.
Well, first they said they would bring it to the Primera, and then they brought it to another shop, like the only shop that closed at 5 o'clock. And it was already like 5:30. So I got kind of tilted because of that. Oh, pardon?
amazing. It's just so cool.
This combo is getting better and better. If I just learn the true extent of combos in Final Fantasy, that will be so good. Like, first I mark it. I will send Torgal towards it. Then I can start the aerial. Then I can start the aerial combo like this. I have to jump up. Oh. Yeah, like the fact that I changed it last second. Yo, Molly, what's up? Yo, you can say whatever you want, but the combat and the combos are getting mad fight, especially now that I've unlocked the third element. Hey, Torgal, you're being an MVP, and now that I understand how to properly work together with you. Smaller enemies will become victim of my new aerial combo that I'm practicing. Medium-sized enemies, well, they get their own beating. Are there any more of them here? Okay, no, there aren't. Torgal, do what you do best! Beat him up!
Oh, nice.
Okay.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
Heyo.
My uncle fared better.
This scene is
I can't wait till we get our revenge on Clive's mother. Like, she literally is the reason why he went through so much misery. 1, 2, 3. And those guys, like, kinda... Wait. Was there? What was there? Oh. Now this has gotten way more interesting now that I know that this ability is actually more than it seems like. Torgal, up in the sky with this one. Hello, Mr. Devil Crab. Or should I call you Eugene Crab? Okay. Oh, there were more of them. Okay, let me quickly check out if this works as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it works for single target as well, so I can use it as a stagger to open up my combos. Well, that is interesting info. These weren't crabs? Okay, they are. Okay. The combos are getting more refined. I'm learning the game more and more. And once again, it feels like I just only went through the intro and just scratched the surface of this game.
Such a bad girl.
Have mercy.
Hey, yo. What's going on over there? What the fuck?
Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Okay.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
So we have to go to the other area. But it's quite common that they had like a lot of tunnels underneath cities and castles. How come that the common folk?
As long as it is abandoned.
Yeah, that's actually a fair set of words. Black light burns. Wait,
The
what?
good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Okay.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay.
Not abandoned then.
Heyo.
Oi! Visitors!
Oh, it's the three goons.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, yes, please. Please. Yes, please.
Hello.
Oh. Knock knock, who's there? Fire. Dang. Yeah. Three gooners. The gooners are gonna be freed from the afterlife. What's you doing there? Not a caster just sitting there in a corner. Okay, guys, I am under the assumption that I am over-leveled. May I dare say so?
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Did I kill some innocent gooners? No! Oh, I didn't kill them. I knocked them out.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So Wade.
Wade survived? Wade survived? This little guy survived? Hell yeah!
We can speak inside.
Well, he's lucky that his goons were only hospitalized. Wait, his goons are my goons!
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. But we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
Well, fair enough.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings.
Oh.
Saw what happened in Old Hill.
Well, that makes sense.
The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Wait, what?
And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
Oh, we can fight. Let's go. Time to crush some Black Shields.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So we can finally kick some ass. Let's go.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require...
Alright, time for a quick toilet break. Be right back.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I have returned. Guys, what's gone? Let's smack talk. He's so fucking bad at League, like holy moly, it's insane. Even too scared to play Arena. I don't mind playing Arena. Who said that I was too scared? And Buns in TFT. Okay. First of all, when did you ask me to play games, huh? Huh, Fredo? Huh? I've been asking you to play games for days now.
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
You will see.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
Okay.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
But shouldn't we like take care of Annabella in order to take care of the Black Shields? That would only seem like the most logical response, like just kill the commander. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. We just completed the intro. Now I have to see this. Well, how many hours of playtime did they say for? Let's see. Let's see. Wait. There's nothing on the playtime. People, do we have playtime description? Usually there's like a little icon up here with playtime. Let me quickly double check. FFXVI play. A playthrough is generally estimated to take between 40 and 50 hours for 100% completion. With some side content, it can be 60 hours. And for 100% completion, 75 plus hours. On how many hours are we currently? I've played 18 hours and I just unlocked party members. What are they on about?
We'll keep them from the bridge. May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Faster!
Yes, sir.
Look at me sideways.
Yo, thank you, B7. Appreciate it, man.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Okay, so we're fighting the Black Shields. Oh, thank you.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Ayo.
Then come! Die along with your flame! Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution.
This guy actually got... Wait, hold on a second. This fight shouldn't take longer than it should. Okay.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to find a battle for them.
Up a yip wyvern. Wait, what?
Want a cake?
Oh, or do we take cake when I'm done streaming? Then we're gonna eat it. Wanna eat it together after stream?
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
It's just like this. I swear I will buy a pink hoodie just to cosplay things.
Damn, that was pretty easy.
A noble
I should have stayed quiet.
albeit
What is it with these aura farmers? Why are they always posing like this?
you have but proven our point. That this land
Oh my god. I ever get that feeling of the— oh shit, it was even more vile than the first one. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get my ass royally beaten. Gotcha, nerd. You know what? This would help me out. Bro dodged my attack by just jumping into the air. Okay.
My favorite idol and my favorite song is your idol.
You ain't finished yet.
what just popped out of the nose? Everyone thinks they can grab idle.
Yo, man, B7, thank you so much, and have a good evening as well. Much appreciated. These dragoons have to stop at one point. It all started with the start of the game, the first dragoon that I met, and since then they're just haunting me. They're just posing, 24/7 posing.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps.
They sent a whole ass dragoon, by the way, clad in black.
She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Let's go. Quest complete. Did we level up again? We leveled up again! Let's go! Level 27.
Oh my gosh.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Oh.
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall.
Oh.
He remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
What does he give us?
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Hey, we got another seal.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
All right. The fights are getting more frequent, but till I get another cinematic fight, I will have to be content with beating goobers around.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Yeah. Show them what's good.
Right, I
Poor
guess.
Pan.
Uncle believes
What
we're
did it
impostor
do?
to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
How is he gonna prove it?
Here, you shall pay with your tongue. You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
Oh no.
Servant to
Oh
your
no.
serene holiness.
It's like his little child in action.
The unshod. Meadow, thou vile
Yo, Mark, what's up?
thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
That's the.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
Yeah.
Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh.
My dear boy.
Guys, understand. He paused for 18 years that his nephew was dead. Yo, Jinx, what's up?
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
Oh.
Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Man. Makeup. It's the worst thing ever.
Cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's
GG's.
side, but these atrocities are a new low.
Oh. Let's drop some lore for the people that just hopped on by on the stream. We are currently in Port Isolde, a port city situated in the southern west coast of the imperial province of Rosaria. Only Rosalith rivals it for size, and in the glory days of Archduke Elwin's reign, its streets bustled with trade from across Valisthea. Sadly, those days are long since gone, as Sombrequeur occupation has seen everything, from marketplaces to military institutions subverted to the will of the Empire. Yeah, Dora's also suffering from them nails. Currently, we're visiting Byron Rosfield. younger brother of the late Archduke Alwyn and warden of Post Assault. After the duchy was incorporated into the Empire and Byron stripped of his titles, he shut himself away in his manor and gladly volunteered every gale of the unnecessary taxes and tariffs with which he has newly burdened, all to avoid drawing the Empire's ire and keep his attentions from his support for the Guardians of the Flame. Then we have Annabella Lesage, aka Clive's mom and the biggest traitorous son of a biatch ever. Former Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of the Holy Empire of Sombrec. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve the Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as vicereine of the imperial province, which she rules with cruelty and contempt for the base-born that was unknown in Archduke Alwyn's day. And she caused the Cullings. The Cullings, after being made viceroy of the newly annexed Rosarian territory, Empress Annabella quietly established a host of loyal imperial soldiers, the Black Shields, to maintain order. Though branded as keepers of peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has come to known as Cullings, or brutal massacres of provincial bearers and those who show their sympathy. The killing is swift and indiscriminate, with Shield's dispatch serving as judge, jury, and executioner, and the chaos left in their wake is usually enough to deliver entire settlements to ruin. And the 7 high houses, but that's not really important right now.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone. And a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ah, only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible
liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be
It's a nice change of winds to have actually somebody supporting him. Or just cut him a break from all the chaos.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Yo, just so what's up? Thank you so much.
On your mind.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they
Man,
learned
Dora,
that
stop the capping.
lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay, a little heart to heart. So we go from the hideaway back to Port Assault, which will take like a few weeks. How fast can they even travel back and forth? Here be monsters. Oh god. Oh god. With a title like that, this chapter is probably gonna be a banger.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I'm just gonna spam through the side quests real quick. Skip dialogue and just going straight to the action. Okay, the Butcher of Martha's Rest. And that's on facts, Jinx.
How did we never hear Billy's being posted every week? And if it not something like
Fine, but if you...
Alright, now wait.
Okay. We're just gonna spam Rudy's side quest.
What's it got to do?
August, Clive, oh, please.
Well, that's...
We're gonna skip through this side quest, even though it has quite a lot of dialogue for a side quest. Oh gosh, she doesn't.
I always black something if you. I couldn't said assuming you're too bloody.
Right?
Karen, black.
Okay, we spam through this as well.
Thank you. So it's
I'll eat one.
good idea.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Nothing interesting, nothing interesting, nothing. Ooh. Channel's Whispers automatically charges magic spells and maintain the charge until cast. Accessory effects will not trigger unless the ability charge magic is left. Yes, please.
It'd better all be here.
Oh, that was probably pretty expensive what I just bought. Okay, ability points gain, increase EXP. Ability points increase is more important to me than anything else. That's a new song. We don't really care about them songs. The elixir might be spicy.
Or don't. Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oh, Invictus is gonna stay with me. Okay, used for crafting, crafting. Oh, traded for Gale. Okay.
You got anything else?
Also crafting. Okay, rest of... Oh, wait. I had to buy new things as well. Oh, I don't even have enough gold for elixir. Okay.
Come again. Or don't.
He is so big.
Either way.
Items. Attributes. Here. Heatwave, channeled whispers.
Oh, just kids already.
And bull's horns. Lunch I will not use. Wages of Warcraft I will keep. Pink Flames of Rebirth is the most important one, but Case Sith Charm is money, and we need money. Yes, this look pretty geared up. Abilities. Ooh, we almost have Judgment Bolt, which is great.
Typical nobles.
Nectar?
What's the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't. Right. The people of Valisthea are last thing about.
Oh, here we can find all of them. What? The Angel of Death? Oh, that's not a nickname that I preferably like to see. Oh, it's a C rank. Dosmare. Care North and Westgate Sambrek. Okay, so it is Kara, Northern, Westgate in Sambrek. That's Alden Docks. That's Three Heads. Martha's Rest. That's the Dim. Arbella Downs, Lost Swing, Northreach.
Sounds like me.
Okay, this is Kara, Northern, Glorious Gate. May it be on this side? Maybe I should have read a little bit more into the exact location. Because I went to Care. And
See,
that's Arachne.
Look at her.
Which side am I actually going? Alright, enjoy, Cloud. Okay, let's quickly figure out where we have to be.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
So, if I assume it right, the Griffin is supposed to be close around here.
Bro, the stage is so amazing.
Or should I have been like on the other side? Those are vultures, not griffins. Raptors, not griffins.
How does she have that?
And that's into the city, so I preferably go back. Okay, let me double check what the board said. Because I have the feeling that I'm completely missing the location.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us, son.
Care Norvent Westgate. Norvent Westgate in Sambrek. Norvent Westgate in Sambrek. Norvent Glorious Gate. Dragon Northreach. Lossing. Norvent Westgate. Come on, people. I have to remember Norvent Westgate and where it is. Oh, wrong button. Local map. Northern Glorious Gate. Northern Valley. North, east, south, west. So it is supposedly in this giant gray area where we haven't been yet. Okay. Slightly reassuring.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
That was so smooth the way she.
Okay. So I have to go to the right side here. That looks like a griffin. Oh, I'm blind. It's a lot, but not a griffin. Okay. If we follow it down this road, Okay, this isn't the place where we were supposed to be. This is the shortcut that Sid made for us. That it wasn't that much of a shortcut. I think this is the pathway that we're supposed to have. Okay. What the? Okay. Those are raptors. Huh. Oh, those are just regular raptors. Okay, we will beat these regular raptors and we will just check out next stream where the wait, how do I get off? Oh.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay. Yeah, they're not here. And this is Northern River Gate. Northern Glorious Gate. I don't know what this is. Or can we go into Northend? Let's quickly check if we can go back into Northend. That's Lost Way. Well, I think I will keep that for our next stream to figure out where North and Westgate is. Let's save it right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me have a little stretchy stretch. Nice. Going back to the main camps, putting on some background music. Well guys, thank you so much for being part of this stream. Once again, another day of fantasy has been ticked off. Tomorrow we will be back again, and then I will wake up in time in order to fix up everything and make sure that we start a bit earlier to do some Magic the Gathering pack opening. We will probably end it also earlier as tomorrow is kind of Magic Day. Whatever we will do, we'll see. Hey, that's my stream. Oh yes, most definitely. I was supposedly planning to raid you, but well, you aren't online anymore. Anyone else that we can drop a raid to? Well, let's see how the Yon is doing. The Yon is just playing a little bit of Escape of Tarkov. You know what? Who else do we have? Mindering, Otaku. You know what? We're just gonna drop a small raid to the Yan again. And then we will call our day number 3 of the Streamathon Final Fantasy Edition to an end. And I would say, make sure that everybody rest up well, drink something, eat something, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hopping by, and remember, for the best gaming gear, go to Logitech G, use code SHMEEK, SHAMEEK for up to 10% off. And besides that, thank you for Square Enix making this possible. And I would say, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. See you guys later, and let's say hello to the young. Thank you so much, and we're out of here. Bye bye. Peace.
No, should I?
Let me be your Sherpa. I have a related.
There's no chance, Declan, that you have 1,800 hours. Shamiku, my guy. Thank you for the 4 raid. Thank you, homie. My this. He's dead.